The older I get, is the more I realize the importance of being myself at all times. Let me just explain this to you. So, one thing I've realized about success, or one thing I've realized when in life you get to the top, or you get to a certain level, or a point in your life whereby you feel like you're successful, or you feel like I've made it in life, I've realized that there is a lot of people who actually look up to you. Some are there for inspiration, some are there to actually see what is your next step, what are you going to do when you fail, what are you going to do when you go down, what are you going to do when you go up. So it's all about how you react towards certain situations when you fail, when you're faced with trials and tribulations, when you're faced with failure. So recently, I want to give you an example of what recently happened to me. So I was doing my things as usual. I've convinced myself that I've actually won in life and I'm winning. And indeed, I'm winning in real life and in real time. So why am I sharing this with you all this video? I want you to actually understand something about success, that you are not going to always be at the top. There are some days and there are some points where you are going to go down. There are certain levels and also dimensions that you need to surpass once you are successful. Those dimensions are filled with challenges, those dimensions are filled with pain, those dimensions are filled with struggles. I've seen a lot of people who are not yet successful, but they've convinced themselves that as soon as you're successful, you will no longer have problems, you will no longer face struggles, you will no longer be in pain. But the truth of the matter is, success is just success. But the character of a person is what matters the most. Why am I saying this? Is because your character is what will reveal itself once you are successful. That's when you start treating people the way you're treating them.
This video was brought to you by Takeless. Shop all your favorite healthy products only at Takeless. Visit our website at takeless.org. Takeless, your smile, our priority.
One thing I like about success is that once you are successful or once you're at the top, your true character is being revealed by this universe, because it wants to see what are you all about, or what can you do if you're faced with certain situations, if you're faced with challenges. Because remember, once God elevates you to the next level, He will actually test you to see if you are really that strong, and He will actually test you and see if you are capable enough to actually solve certain problems, you are capable enough to actually carry a certain amount of pain, carry certain struggles, you are able to solve problems that will amount to, in order of you to actually sustain a success. It will be those tests and those tests are the reason why God wants to see you succeeding. So once He sees that you are capable enough, or you are capable enough to actually handle this amount of pressure and this amount of pain, He will elevate you to the next level. And once you are at that level, that doesn't mean, or that doesn't symbolize that you will no longer face challenges, you will no longer face problems. But the more the more successful you become, is the more problems you actually you will have to solve. The more problems that you actually face, is the more the problems that are being presented to you, to actually see if you are capable enough to handle the amount of pressure that comes with being at that level. So I'm not sure if you are understanding my point, but if you are doing so, please let me know in the comment section. So another thing that I like about success is that once I've reached success, or once I've reached a point of success in my life, I've seen that most people are not whom I thought they were. Let me break this down for you to understand my point on today's video. So when I say people are not whom they seem to be, or people are not whom I thought they were, is because their true characters are being revealed when I'm achieving a certain level of success in my life, simply because some they reveal what they had back in their mind before I was actually successful. They had their best interest in me, but as soon as I've achieved something in life or I've achieved certain amount of success, that's when I started to say, oh, this person was actually like this person was actually jealous of me, this person was actually had the best interest of me. There are very few people that I can actually point out that I can say this person and this person and that person, those are one of those people whom I can actually trust, whom I can actually say they are true friends, they are actually true relatives, they are actually true family, they are actually true partners, or yes, they are true partners or parents or anything like that. So my point of doing this video on today's video is that, just like I said, I've been facing a lot of challenges, a lot of problems. Just like I said, that people whom are not yet successful convince themselves that as soon as you are successful, you will no longer face problems, you will no longer face situations that are normal for any other human being. You will be facing challenges just like any other human being. Remember, we are evolving beings. So, in order of me or in order of you to actually be at a point where you've never been before, you must be able to carry some sort of uh, pain, struggles, and that pain is not the opposite of where you're going, but it's part of the ingredients that makes the person that it will be capable enough to actually be at that point, that will be able to carry that amount of energy. Just like I said, that you are being presented to certain problems, trials, and tribulations based on the success or the level of the success. So the problems that you used to face back then, 4 years back, 5 years back, 10 years back, will no longer be the same problems that will be presented to you as soon as you are at a different point in your life, or as soon as you are at a different level in your life. Just like I said, that you will be presented with problems that you are capable of solving, but you are not, you are not, you have not realized it yet that you are able to, you can be able to solve those problems. You are not aware that you are capable enough to actually solve those kind of problems. But as soon as you understand that, that's when your breakthrough will happen. So if you are facing some problems and some trials and tribulations in your life, just know and understand that you are being led to a certain level where you've never been before. You are being led to success. You are being led to prosper. You are being led to the right direction. Do not convince yourself that you are not. You are going to. You are going. Uh, you are going to the opposite way, but instead convince yourself that these problems and trials and tribulations are there to actually build that stronger character of me that will be capable enough to solve certain problems that comes with being at that level that I want to be at in my life. Just know that if you want to solve these problems that I'm talking about, or you want to become the best possible version of yourself, one thing that you need to know and be aware of is that everything is possible, everything is achievable. If people like myself were able to achieve certain amount of success, or was able to attain level of success, it means you can also do it too. It means it's achievable. It means it's attainable. We are we are there as an example of what can be achieved or what can be done. So we need to learn from people like me, learn from other people who have seen that they were able to achieve certain level of success. I'm not saying that I'm extremely successful, but I'm a bit successful. I can tell you what's required of you to become successful in life, because I've been there. I've seen what can be done and what cannot be done. I've seen that if you are able to do 1, 2, 3, this will. If you are able to do 1, 2, 3, do the result to 1, 2, 3. Just because I've been there, I know the route that will take you to success. So with that being said, I'm not sure if you did happen to find value in this video. But if you did, please let me know in the comment section on my video if you picked up in this video. And also, for more life-changing information, there is a book called Visionary by Duncan Mnisi, which is more like a destiny helper that will take you from where you are to where you deserve to be at. With that being said, I'll leave the link to the book on the description box. So if you're new into this YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the like button and also share to your friends and families out there. And also please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and press that notification bell so whenever I get to upload, you will be the first one to notified. With that being said, if you like this kind of content, please let me know in the comment section so that I will get to share with you more and more life-changing information that will bring about change in your life. With that being said, I'll see you guys on our next YouTube video.